Hello and welcome to another Process Love Candy. My name is Mark Sheard, but you can call me Sheardo, and for today's piece of love candy we are drawing the outstanding Miss Cherry LeBlaze. I'll put links down below so you can go check out her work and follow her on the socials, and make sure to check out her website too, because it's got lots of wonderful gear for your vintage and rockabilly style. So I'm starting this little animation experiment, which is a bit of concept drawing here. So I've just worked out which pose of Miss Cherry LeBlaze I'm going to work on and started messing around with a few little sketch mock-ups of the animation movement that I'm going to do. I had to film myself spinning around and try and add some pin-up poses myself to make sure that I got the legs working right. I don't have the most on-point pin-up posing skills, as you can clearly see, so you got to give it up to these women who can really pull it off with grace and vigor. When I then went into my animation proper on my page here, I've started out with a blue col-erase pencil, just working out each of the drawings, sketching them up, and then going back in with a little bit more detail over again on the second layer. And now it's time to get into the inking here. So I'm using a black uni-ball pen. I like these pens, they dry quite quickly and they don't bleed once you paint over them with watercolours or any other mediums. So I enjoy using these pens. I'm trying to do a bit of on again, off again line work. I'm not making sure that my line work, connects everywhere. I was trying to use a little less line work once again, but because of the detail of the motion in this animation, I ended up drawing a fair amount in the line work to make sure it was clear and legible. And here's a little quick preview of how the animation is looking so far with just a little bit of line work. It's a little fun, a bit funny, it's quite cartoony. I'm enjoying this one. So let's add some colour now. Get out my little palette. I'm going for some bright colours here, mainly just primaries, but this is going to look fun and bright. I'm going to enjoy this. So I'm using a bit of water at the bottom end of the dress and then using my ink at the top and letting the two liquids bleed into each other to get that nice faded effect down the bottom. And then making sure that you use the good old hairdryer every now and then to dry each layer, just so you don't, it's really so I don't smudge it with my own hand. That's the worst possible thing that you can end up doing, is painting over something and then not waiting until it's dry before you do your next layer. I've really enjoyed doing these dry brush petticoat underneath. I think where it works on the spin, and then I've made it really get more translucent, really gives a good sense of motion and everything. I really enjoyed that part. I think it's come out quite nice. In the end, I need to just go back in and do some extra touch-ups to bring the detail in the face, and we're done. So let's have a look at this animation here and see how it looks, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, there we go. What a bright spark of life, Miss Cherry LeBlaze. Thank you very much for your inspiration. So here's a last little preview of the stages that I've gone through. So I started with the col-erase pencil, then I inked it up, then started painting my base coats, and finally adding all that detail. And for just 14 drawings on the one page, I think this animation has come out quite swell. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and staying to the end. Make sure to drop me a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. This has been Sheardo. Colour the world with fun, people.